A lot is happening. A lot is happening. Ever since that audio recording of a woman who claimed to be Oba Elegushi's sister, family member, and also connected Sam Larry, and of course, Wunmi and the demise of Mohbad, and of course, the little boy called Liam. A lot has been tumbling out right, left, and center. Things are beginning to make sense. In fact, what you are about to hear will shock you to blow your mind. This is unbelievable. It's unbelievable because certain persons who got into this journey of justice for Mohbad, somehow it seems when they realized how much it is, how much is available, how much they could make. I do understand that this journey is not a journey that can be done without recourse to some funds. I do understand that part, but certain mysteries are beginning to be demystified. This will make you understand that the demise of Mohbad is connected to a lot of things that are not connected together. What I mean is this: certain things that were not connected originally are now connected to the demise of Mohbad, and also certain persons or group of people who had kept themselves. This demise of Mohbad has drawn them out. We're about to hear some deep investigative work. In fact, this work, it goes deeper than what we thought. And today, you have the privilege to know. You have the privilege to hear it yourself. You have the privilege to get to see what has been happening on the ground. Why it seems this justice for Mohbad became an uphill task. Why it seems as if there is nobody that can get justice for Mohbad easily. How come DNA and all of those became so difficult to attain? Not until Mohbad's father went to court. And still, in court, we heard what Wunmi's team is pushing for, that the DNA will be done only by the government and nobody will have access to the samples of Mohbad and Liam. Can you believe it? Well, let us file that aside. What you're about to hear will give you a better picture. I'm sure you must have heard that Oba's car is always parked in front of the police, monitoring what's happening, and he has his people that have infiltrated justice for Mohbad. Those people were pretending to be for justice for Mohbad. And we also heard that there is someone who goes around somewhere, he got money, he goes around sharing money back, left, and center. The job of this person is to turn, to manipulate people against justice for Mohbad. But all of this proved abortive. Everything failed because they could not fulfill what they were plotting, thinking that they will achieve. Why? Because of you and I. Because of our relentless position on justice for Mohbad. Like I said, what you're about to hear will shock you. You'll be shocked at certain persons that you trusted. You believed in them. Do not forget to like and share. Do not forget to tap on the subscribe button. Let's get right into it.
Ẹ̀yin Facebook, mo fi photo bàbá yẹn náà sí. Ẹ̀yin Instagram, mo fi photo bàbá yẹn sí. Wọ́n pè bàbá yẹn ní Pasi àbí Pasi ló ń pè. Ṣé ń gbọ́. Màá sọ nǹkan tí bàbá yìí ṣe fún yín lẹ́ni. Ẹ farabalẹ̀ kẹ́ gbọ́ mi dáadáa. Ṣé rí bàbá yìí? Mi ti ní mo sọ fún yín, ṣé gbogbo yín rántí pé mo sọ ńgbà kan pé Elegushi, ṣé ń gbọ́, Elegushi send letter kan sí mi. Ṣóyé yín? Ṣé rántí? Mo sọ fún gbogbo yín pé Elegushi send letter kan sí mi, ṣé rántí? Tó sọ pé láti police, Nigeria police, ṣé rántí? Ẹ confirm tẹ́ bá rántí. Tó fún mi ní petition, ṣé rántí? Ghost ni bàbá náà ń jẹ́. Ṣé rántí? Àṣé òun Elegushi ló send kíní yẹn sí mi. Èmi ò mọ̀ pé òun ló fi petition yẹn rán gbà yẹn. Ṣé ń gbọ́? So, one way or the other, ó ń bá Elegushi ṣiṣẹ́. Gbogbo owó tẹ́ rí tó ná yẹn kò ṣiṣẹ́ ń bí o. Ìyàwó ẹ̀ ló depend lé. Elegushi ló fún lówó tó fi ń bá gbogbo yín. Am I communicating? Wọ́n ló ti fún Arífá lówó. Ṣé rí ìgbà tó bá kọ́kọ́ bẹ̀rẹ̀, ẹ jẹ́ n sọ bó ṣe bẹ̀rẹ̀ fún yín. Gbogbo àwọn tó rí pọ́n support bàbá, ó lọ wọnú inbox wọn ó fún wọn ní peanuts ó fún wọn ní peanuts a ní kó má support bàbá mọ́ a ní kó má sọ òun ni mo dárúkọ ńdọ̀ ẹ nípa prime boy pé òun ló súnmọ́ prime boy bí ṣọ́ọ̀rùn tí mo sọ̀rọ̀ tí prime boy bọ́ta tó cast mi tó bú mi pé kémi má dárúkọ òun mọ́ ẹ̀dẹ́ ipá tí bàyẹn mi ìdárúkọ ẹ̀ ṣùgbọ́n bí máa jókòó sí ti máa wá dá láìsí ọwọ́ ẹ̀ in full nígbà tó bá ṣẹlẹ̀ ṣé ń gbọ́ mi a máa wọ́n inbox nǹkan tó mú many people tán lè face ẹ̀ nìyẹn ṣé wọ́n sì gbà kan táwọn èèyàn sọ pé àbúrò bàbá kan mú ìwá ó ń ṣe báyìí ó ń ṣe báyìí ó ń ṣe báyìí ṣé wọ́n ti òun gangan ni mú ìwá ó wá ń parọ́ fáwọn èèyàn pé òun làbúrò bàbá ó ti bà gbogbo íńtánẹ́ẹ̀tì jẹ́ gan o ṣé ń gbọ́ mi kò tún tán síbẹ̀ o bàbá yìí ó wọlé sáwọn bọ̀dá mú ìwá náà lára èmi tí mo cast ẹ̀ ní ṣé wọ́n ti pé mo sọ pé nìkan competition fún dàróṣà òun ló lọ bá àwọn bọ̀dá mú ìwá pé òun lè competition ó lóun mọ̀yàn ní ṣé pàǹtí ni ó dàbí ṣé pàǹtí làwọn arífá lọ ibo ni bàbá máa ń lọ yẹn ẹ jẹ́ rán mi létí ibo ni bàbá máa ń lọ yẹn ṣé pàǹtí ni òun ló pe bọ̀dá ayọ̀ ṣé ń gbọ́ bọ̀dá ayọ̀ alágbọ̀n ẹ̀ ṣe òun ló pe bọ̀dá ayọ̀ ẹ̀gbọ́n bàbá ó ní ó ní IG tó wà ń bẹ̀ olórí ọlọ́pàá tó wà ń bẹ̀ ó lọ́rẹ́ òun ni òun ló lọ bá bàbá òun ló lọ bá bọ̀dá ayọ̀ pé kọ́ competition fún dàróṣà ó ní kọ́ competition fún àṣànà àṣẹ òun ṣe mí òun gbà mí ni wọ́n wá competition yẹn ìgbà tó wá pé àṣọ tún ti lọ bá dàróṣà pé wọ́n máa pè wá sí police station o ipe báyìí báyìí ni kò sọ ipò òun ti bá wọn ọlọ́pàá bẹ̀ sọ̀rọ̀ ṣé ń gbọ́ mi ìgbà tó wá arrest dàróṣà tó débẹ̀ ìwọ tó ti sọ pé òun mọ̀yàn dàróṣà parọ́ mọ́ bàbá ó ṣe gbogbo ẹ̀ ẹjọ́ ìwọ tó bá mọ̀yàn ṣèbó jẹ́ kó sọ fọ́lọ́pàá yẹn pé ẹ má gbà fún dàróṣà o ẹ má jẹ́ kó lọ o irọ́ ló pa o bó ṣe ṣe tán ẹ mọ̀ pé dàróṣà bàbá sọ́njọ́ yẹn pé dàróṣà parọ́ mọ́ wọn ìpọ́lọ́pàá yẹn ò ṣe nǹkan kan ipe ṣé ń gbọ́ ìpọ́lọ́pàá yẹn ò ṣe nǹkan kan pọ́lọ́pàá yẹn ní kọ́ máa lọ pé kọ́ padà wá now máa lọ find out ọlọ́pàá tó mọ̀ ẹ́ bóyá òun ló mọ ọlọ́pàá ni o bíyá ẹ̀yẹ́kẹ́ pọ̀fupọ̀fù ló mọ ọlọ́pàá ni o ṣé ń gbọ́ ó máa kọ lẹ́tà pẹ̀lú lẹ́tà headed paper àwọn ọlọ́pàá ó ti competition sí a lot of people tó máa sọ pé fẹ́ wá arrest wọn ṣé ń gbọ́ mi ṣé ní bọ̀bọ̀ yẹn ṣé ń gbọ́ mi wọ́n sọ pé ó ti arrest ọmọ success now what are we going to do about that because kò ní kankan owó disability ló ń gbà nílùú yìí so tó bá lóun fúnyàn lówó ọ̀dọ̀ ọbẹ̀lẹ́kẹ̀ pọ̀fọ́fù ló ti ń gbowó yẹn ó ń bá wọn ṣiṣẹ́ now ìyẹn nìkan kọ́ o ṣé ń gbọ́ mi ṣé mo sọ fún yín pé ó fún àṣànà lówó ńgbà kan ó fún pápá lòlò lówó ìgbà tó béèrè lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ pé ṣáà pé ìmọ̀ tó àṣírí ẹ̀ síta ìgbà tó wá gbé lọ sórí mo wà disappointed lórí ẹ̀yin tẹ́ gbé wá sí ṣé ń gbọ́ mo wà disappointed ṣé ń gbọ́ mi ṣé rántí pé mo sọ pé ó ń fún àṣànà lówó ó dẹ̀ ń fún pápá lòlò lówó wọ́n ló ti lọ sórí platform kan wọ́n náà béèrè lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ ó ní lóòótọ́ ni ṣé ń gbọ́ òun kọ́ ló fẹ́ deport ọmọ success ó ń parọ́ ni kò lágbára kí ẹ mi mẹ́ tó ń jẹ́ ọmọ success but òun kọ́ ló fẹ́ deport ọmọ success ó máa ń parọ́ gan irọ́ ló fi ń ṣe láàrin gbogbo yín now ṣé wá rí olórí burúkú yìí ó ń fún àṣànà lówó ṣé ń gbọ́ ó ń fún pápá lòlò lówó láìpẹ́ yìí lára àwọn speaker tó strong jù tán súnmọ́ bàbá ẹ̀ níbi pé bọ̀bọ́ ẹ̀ lọ bá ó ní kó máa bú bàbá ó ní kó máa pe bàbá lólè ó ní kó máa sọ pé bàbá jẹ̀bi so tẹ́ bá rí many of àwọn strong speaker bàbá ṣé ń gbọ́ mi tẹ́ bá rí lára àwọn strong speaker bàbá tó ti ń gbàbọ̀dẹ̀ tó ti ń kó lọ́dọ̀ bàbá tó ti ń bú bàbá bọ̀bọ́ ẹ̀ ni o àrífọwọ́ lọ gbé níbọ̀ àrífọ́ lọ gbé olórí ibú kọlà sóhùn wáì ènìyàn ẹ jẹ́ ká máa lo ọpọlọ wa tó bá sọ nǹkan fún wa àrífà lọ gbé ẹni yẹn wá ìgbà tó bá gbé dé báwo ni elégùsì mo lè má dárúkọ ẹ o tó kò bá sínú inú kí lẹ ń pè kíní tó kò elégùsì ò bá sínú petition number 1 mi ní dárúkọ ẹ then because tí mo ṣe attach ẹ bọ́ pápá ló ń gbà yẹn ó ní reason tá bá dé court a máa sọ yẹn I don't want to play all my cards here ṣé nǹkan tí mo sọ yẹn ẹ mú yẹn sọ́wọ́ sí. Now mi ní sọ pé torí Elégùṣì à ń dárúkọ ẹ̀ kí wá máa bá yín parọ́ mọ́. Èmi ò kí ń parọ́. Mo ti sọ fún yín tó bá dọ̀la lára àwọn nǹkan tí mo ní tó bá jẹ́ pé irọ́ wà ńbẹ̀ náà màá bọ́ta màá wá bẹ Elégùṣì ṣùgbọ́n lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́ sì mi tí ní bẹ Elégùṣì ìtorí pé ayé ń tírítì kéèsì lọ́wọ́. Mi ìwà ní sọ pé torí ìyẹn kí máa bá yín parọ́. Ṣé ń gbọ́ mi? Ṣé wọ́n ti parí fá ó lọ gbé tẹ́nàntì ẹ̀ ó lọ gbé níbo ẹ̀ wá olórí ibùtẹ́bí jọ ń pa wọ́n ó lọ gbé wá wọ́n wá sọ pé tẹ́nàntì yẹn ó pè ní P Elégùṣì wọ́n wá jọ negotiate ẹgbẹ́ gbàgbé pé Arífá fẹ́ ṣe wedding gbà yẹn Arífá ń wá owó wedding ó wo bó ṣe máa wọlé sí lára scope ni ó wò pé tóun bá sọ pé òun ò gba owó yẹn ẹ̀yin kan máa dá owó fóun nǹkan tó fi wọlé sí lára gbà yẹn ó wá lọ gbéyàn yẹn wá ẹni yẹn wá sọ pé ẹ̀yin náà jẹ́ ká lo common sense wa we are all adults a lè sọ pé tó kàn wá justice kakàn wá máa believe everything. Ṣé ń gbọ́ mi? Arífá lọ gbẹ́ni yẹn wá ó ní P Elégùṣì ni ó wá jọ negotiate báwo ni P Elégùṣì ṣe máa bá Arífá negotiate mo máa fún ẹ ní 50,000 má support bàbá mọ́ mo máa fún ẹ ní 50,000 má dárúkọ Elégùṣì mọ́ Arífá ó pa pẹpẹ rọ́. Mo ń gbé yín lọ síbi kan you are telling me stop dragging. Gbogbo àwọn tó ń kó ní Nàìjíríà lè ní Arífá ló fà òun ló lọ gbé àwọn onírọ́wá ìyẹn tí ẹ̀kọ́ wá ló ń ṣe mí o wọ́n wá arrest ẹ̀ tán wọ́n wá kó àwọn akọ́dà ọba wọ́n ní kó lọ bá wọ́n ní evidence nǹkan tó ń sọ ṣètúwọ́n ti yàtọ̀ sí yẹn eléyìí ẹni tó súnmọ́ dáadáa ló confirm fẹ́mi ìgbà tí Arífá sọ pé mọ́tò Elégùṣì ó wà ní inquest kí ni mo sọ ìgbà tí gbogbo yín gbé kiri mo ní báwo ló ṣe possible mo ní jẹ́ ká máa lo common sense wa Elégùṣì tó ń dárúkọ lọ́wọ́ a tún wá gbé mọ́tò ẹ̀ lọ sí inquest ọ̀nà Arífá sọ pé òun rí mo wá pe ẹnìkan tó súnmọ́ Arífá mo ní ṣé lóòótọ́ nítorí mo mọ̀ pé òun náà wà ní inquest ó lóun ti béèrè lọ́wọ́ Arífá ó ní Arífá sọ pé òun kàn sọ ni ipé mọ́tò yẹn jọ mọ́tò Elégùṣì Arífá dẹ̀ sì jẹ́ kí gbogbo yín gbé kiri. Ṣé ń gbọ́ mi? Ìgbà tó wá pe Arífá táwọn akọ́dà ọba ní Ìkàtẹ̀ ọwọ́ lọ bá Arífá ní prison ọ lọ bá ní police station ṣe ọkọ̀ọ̀kọ̀ mu sí police yes mi ìfẹ́ dárúkọ ẹni ẹni báyìí lẹ́ni ẹ ṣe rí sárífá ìgbà tó ń gbé gbogbo information pé mọ́tò Elégùṣì wà ní inquest ẹni yẹn lọ bá Arífá dẹ̀ sọ pé òun kàn sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ ni òun rò pé mọ́tò Elégùṣì ni. Ṣé ń gbọ́ mi? Ẹ bá mi dìyẹn mú. Now ọwọ́ lọ bá Arífá pé ok fún wa evidence pé Elégùṣì ó mọ̀ nípa gbogbo nǹkan tó ń sọ yìí. Ìṣẹ̀lẹ̀ Arífá ṣáàdọ̀ ọ̀bálẹ̀ ẹ dáríjì mi èmi kàn sọ tèmi ni ọ̀nà àti jẹ́ ni Arífá ó lè bú mi o èmi ò ráyè tiẹ̀ wà rí pé mo sọ̀rọ̀ ẹ láti jẹta mi ráyè tiẹ̀ ni ṣùgbọ́n voice note tó send sí mi òun ló jẹ́ kí n wá sọ pé kí n wá ṣàlàyé fáwọn èèyàn tí ò bá ṣe voice note tó send sí mi ni mi ní sọ̀rọ̀ ẹ mọ́ kò ń ṣe ti bẹ̀rù ìtọ́ wọn sọ pé ó fẹ́ sọ wá di pẹ́pẹ́yẹ ó ní ògùn yẹn lọ́wọ́ ló fi múra kúrò ní prison Arífá you are just a cloud chaser I don't have your time now ọwọ́ lọ́ba tẹ́bá yìí bó ṣe dọ̀bálẹ̀ ẹ bèrè lọ́wọ́ pé ṣé kò pè mí tó ní káwọn lọ́ba bá òun bẹ Elégùṣì mo dẹ̀ sọ fún ẹ bèrè lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ mo ní kémi gbé Elégùṣì mo ní ṣó ìyá wèrè kémi bẹ Elégùṣì lórí pé kí ni bó ṣe sọ ni ká má bu Elégùṣì mọ́ kí Elégùṣì má bàa ti òun wọlé kájọ ká má bu Elégùṣì mo ní ṣó ìyá wèrè ṣé mi bu Elégùṣì ni mo ní fact ni mo ń sọ nípa Elégùṣì mo ò bu Elégùṣì ìwọ gangan ló ń parọ́ mọ́ Elégùṣì ẹ pé ṣé kò bá mi sọ ó ń bẹ̀ mí ni pé kájọ ká má bu mọ́ for now ipe torí ó fẹ́ mú òun lọ bẹ Elégùṣì ṣé ń gbọ́ ó ní wọ́n fẹ́ mú òun lọ bẹ Elégùṣì ipe táwa bá lè yí ń bu Elégùṣì lè má gbọ́ ẹ̀bẹ̀ mo kí fún lẹ́sẹ̀kẹsẹ̀ mo ṣe ń jẹ́ fún ni mo ní ṣó ìyá wèrè ṣé mi bẹ́ẹ̀ gbé rúmọ̀ ni ẹ pé mo sọ̀rọ̀ Arífá ẹ̀yin lẹ́ ń gbé voice kiri tí mo fi sọ̀rọ̀ ẹ̀ Arífá mọ nǹkan tó ń ṣe fún gbogbo yín ojoojúmọ́ ló ń gbé lọ kóòtù ṣé alákòèlè kí ló kọ bàbá yẹn náà ẹ fà kó lọ fà ṣé òun náà sì kò lọ prison ni Arífá sọ fún pé òun sick in prison Arífá òun sick o mo sọ fún pé mo mọ̀yàn níbi tó wà yẹn Veron alákòèlè Veron ló ń jẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣé ń gbọ́ mi gbọ́ bí ṣiṣi jẹ́ Arífá ó ti mọ ibi tó bá lọ láti lọ gbowó kọ́ ó fi yín cash out ni ó ní bàbá ló fóun lówó bàbá ò fún ẹ lówó Arífá ó lọ Muyiwa sorry ó lọ bá bọ̀dá Muyiwa ó lọ tún ó ní court case ẹ tún ti rí ó ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ again jọ afẹ́rí ẹ tó bá ti fẹ́ fún lọ́wọ́ ẹ rí lọ́ọ̀yà yẹn sójú ẹ̀yin gangan ni kẹrí lọ́ọ̀yà ẹ má mọ̀wó lé lọ́wọ́ ó ń fi yín cash out ni òun ló mú tó ní kíyàwó òun kó lọ ṣe wedding in absentia ṣan travel out ni ṣé kò ní jáde mọ́ ni ìtòwó fẹ́ gbowó lọ́wọ́ gbogbo yín náà ni ṣé ìyàwó ò pa wọn kan kó máa tọrọ owó lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ ni ṣé àwọn ọmọ ò sunkún pé bí ń pa wọn ni ìtọ́lẹ̀ lẹ ṣe máa ń rí pé mo máa ń take time mi mo máa ń sọ̀rọ̀ with evidence ṣé nǹkan tí mo sọ yìí ìtorí pé responsibility tí n bá sọ lórí platform mi I will stand for it tí n bá parọ́ mọ́yàn náà àbí tí n bá ṣe mistake nípa nǹkan tí mo sọ I will come out and apologize that is me mi ní máa fi rọ́ parọ́ mi ní sọ pé èèyàn kan ló sọ tí mo fi sọ no I own up ẹ lọ wò mí dáadáa I always own up for my responsibility so ìtorí mo ṣe máa ń take time láti máa bá yín gbé rumors kiri now ẹ wo gbogbo nǹkan tárífà wá ṣe ń gbọ́ mi mo ń sọ fún yín pé ó wá ń bẹ àwọn akọ́dà ọba ó wá ní kọ́má ìtì dá sí o wọ́n fẹ́ lọ bóun bẹ ọba bó ṣe arrest ẹ̀ ni àwọn bàbá bọ̀dá Muyiwa náà ti pè é pé àwọn gangan ló sanwó lọ́yà £700 ẹni tó sọ pé bàbá ò dá sí i wọ́n fún lọ́yà ní £700 bó wà lórí line pẹ̀lú lọ́yà yẹn jọ yẹn lọ́yà yẹn fẹ́ lọ bá kọ wípé arífà ò jẹ̀bi arífà á wà lórí line pẹ̀lú arífà sọ pé kọ́má tí kàn kankan ó lóun fẹ́ lọ bẹ ọba ó nítorí òun jẹ̀bi pé torí gbogbo nǹkan tóun sọ irọ́ lòun pa ẹni kó bọ́tà kó ní mo parọ́ mọ́ kó bọ́tà ó ní irọ́ lòun pa ibẹ̀ yẹn lọ́wọ́ mi ti bọ́ mo wá wo gbogbo orí tí bọ̀bọ̀ ẹ̀ ti tó ti jẹ́ kán gbẹ̀ṣẹ̀ tó ti gbé gbogbo information yẹn kiri ṣé ń gbọ́ mi now ẹ jẹ́ ká wá fi yẹn sílẹ̀ 200,000 tó ní bàbá ló ó ní nǹkan rí alert ni irọ́ ló pa 700,000 naira ni not pounds recently ó lọ bá bọ̀dáyọ̀ ó ní òun tún fẹ́ lọ sí court mi mọ́ court tó ń lọ lójoojúmọ́ ó lóun ní ìdówó ṣé ń gbọ́ ó lóun ní ìdówó bọ̀dáyọ̀ lówó kẹ̀ bọ̀dáyọ̀ láwọn get back sí ló fi wá lọ bá bàbá Mohbad ìgbà tí bọ̀dá yóò get back sí ó dúró lé bàbá yẹn lórí báyìí ni ó dúró lé bàbá yẹn lórí báyìí ni gbogbo nǹkan tá à ń sọ ìsá ti pé 4 weeks ago tí bàbá fún ní 200,000 tó sọ pé òun ò béèrè wọ́n kàn fóun ni bọ́tà kó sọ pé ó béèrè ṣé tó pé mo ti ń wò ẹ̀ ìyẹn ti ẹ̀kọ́ ní nǹkan tó ń ṣe mí sìn ẹ jẹ́ ká lọ síbi olóhùn ṣé wá rí voice note tí gbogbo yín gbé kiri yẹn tó sọ pé àbúrò ọba ni condition kan tí mo ṣe máa bá yín gbé ni pé ẹ fún mi ní fọ́tò ẹni yẹn èmi máa send ẹ̀ sáwọn tí mo máa send ẹ̀ sí Nàìjíríà wọ́n confirm pa àbúrò ọba ni wàhálà èmi gan bá yín ṣe kéèsì yẹn èmi gan bá yín pín voice note yẹn but tí n bá rí ojú ẹni yẹn tí n bá confirm pa àbúrò ọba ni èmi ò ní bá yín gbé anybody can get up nínú lórí social media láti form irọ́ èèyàn máa ń form irọ́ gan òun UK ló wà ṣe ń gbọ́ wọ́n ní UK lẹ́ni yẹn wà ẹ fẹ́ wà ní fọ́tò ẹ̀ èmi àgbẹ̀ ẹ fẹ́ mi fọ́tò ẹ̀ máa confirm bí àbúrò ọba ni èmi ò discredit voice note ní voice note o but sí pé kémi bá yín gbé ìgbésí ayé ẹlẹ́dàá mi ò ní jẹ́ voice note tí mo fẹ́ play yìí tó bá yẹ pé òótọ́ ọwọ́ àṣànámọ́ kí ló tó yẹ pé at every little opportunity àṣàná máa ń parọ́ gan ó pe bàbá Mohbad níjọ́ yẹn kò mọ̀ pé voice note ti wà lọ́wọ́ tèmi kò mọ̀ pé a ti play voice note yẹn àwọn olùlẹ̀ nation wá pé wọ́n ní ṣó bá bàbá Mohbad sọ̀rọ̀ ó ló ti pẹ́ tóun ti bá bàbá Mohbad sọ̀rọ̀ ó wá ní but voice note kan circulate pé ó pe bàbá ó wá ní òun ò rántí mọ́ ẹ jẹ́ kí n play voice note yẹn fún yín.
Voice record of Wunmi and Baba Mohbad tẹ̀sẹ̀lẹ̀ for media. My people here, so they say this one happened yesterday evening.
Ẹ má gbọ́ lọ.
After Wunmi find out say some set of people go dey kosi her son for TikTok.
Mo ń bọ̀ ẹni sùúrù mi fẹ́ play ohun yẹn. Mo ń bọ̀.
Wunmi.
Mo ń bọ̀ hold on. Mo wá voice note yẹn gangan. Ẹ jẹ́ ká tún.
Hello.
Ẹ má gbọ́.
Bàbá. Ìyá ló sọ̀rọ̀. Bí kò bá pa ìyá mi máa tó bí burúkú ni. Bí kò bá pa yín bàbá. Ẹ jẹ́ kí n tún play. Hello. Ẹ má gbọ́. Bàbá. Ìyá ló sọ̀rọ̀. Bí kò bá pa ìyá mi máa tó bí burúkú ni. Bí kò bá pa yín bàbá. Bí kò bá pa ìyá mi. Ẹ
Ṣé gbọ́ nǹkan tó sọ. This is a boy tó sọ pé ó nífẹ̀ẹ́. Ẹ má ṣì mí gbọ́, ṣé pé sometimes ẹlòmíì á nífẹ̀ẹ́ ọkọ ẹ̀ kò ní nífẹ̀ẹ́ àwọn èèyàn ọkọ ẹ̀, ó máa ń ṣẹlẹ̀. Ẹlòmíì ní para ẹ̀ lórí ọkọ ẹ̀, but àwọn ẹbí ọkọ ẹ̀ kò ní nífẹ̀ẹ́ wọn. This is a family tí ò dá ẹ láàmú. This is a family tí ò ní ẹ lára. Tí bàbá Mohbad bá dá ẹ láàmú ni, Mohbad ò ní kú. Tí bàbá Mohbad bá ní ẹ lára ni, Mohbad ò ní kú. Bó tẹ̀ jẹ́ pé ìyá Mohbad àríjẹ́ ìdí ìbàjẹ́ ni. Ó ní nǹkan tó ní sínú tó wọ̀ sí Àṣànà. Ó lè pa Àṣànà. Ó dislike Àṣànà with passion. Máa play voice tòun náà sìn. Ṣùgbọ́n torí ìjẹkújẹ tó bá jẹ́, but a lè blame ẹ̀ náà ṣe wọ́n ti kó sọ́nù voice note yẹn. Ó lóun ò lè jẹ́ kó pa òun bó ṣe pa ọmọ òun. Kẹ́ lè rí pé Mohbad ló fẹ́ Àṣànà. Ṣùgbọ́n Àṣànà àti Jùmọ̀kẹ́ àwọn ló take total control of that family's life. Tí ò bá ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ ni, Àṣànà ò ní ní infantry. Bàbá tó mọ̀nù lọ́wọ́. Bàbá tí ọmọ kú fún tí ò lè rí ọmọ ẹ̀ mọ́. Bàbá tí gbòǹgbò ilé ẹ̀, eyín ọkùn ẹ̀, aláṣeyọrí inú ilé ẹ̀ tó kú. Few weeks after, ó pé òun gbéṣẹ́ pé oní tí kú bá pa parí olódó. Báwo ló ṣe máa fi parí olódó? Báwo ló ṣe máa fi wé ọmọ tó ti dàgbà? Wọ́n ní omi ló dànù àgbòfọ́. Parí olódó tí wà tí Mohbad bá dóra yín, ìyẹn tó bá gbọ́mọ àlè tó gbọ́ bí parí olódó. Ó sì lè bí parí olódó mi. Bàbá Mohbad ní ò lè bí Mohbad mi mọ́. Tí bàbá Mohbad bá tiẹ̀ máa bí ọmọ mi, kò lè bí èyí tó máa dàgbà bí Mohbad. Ó wá gbé bàbá oníbàbá ń gbé ṣépè lórí parí olódó ọmọ oṣù 5. Tó yẹ pé tí ìkọ́kọ́ bá ṣe parí olódó lénìí, ó sì lè lóyún, ó sì lè bí mi. Bàbá yìí ni ò ní rí ọmọ ẹ̀ mọ́. Bàbá yìí ni ò ní rí breadwinner nínú ilé yẹn mọ́. Ó wá wo bàbá yìí, ó wo pé ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ lose ọmọ. And this is the boy you will call husband of my youth. Àjọṣe kékeré ni, àjọ dàgbà ni. Ṣé pé gbogbo traces tó ń portray yìí, ó ti show pé gbogbo story tó máa ń sọ bàbá ńlá irọ́ ni. You are just putting it to the faces of gullible Nigerians to pity you. To see reason for you not to mourn. To see reason behind your lies. Ṣé parí olódò mọ̀ pé Papa Lolo. Ẹ jẹ́ ká máa gbọ́ lọ. Ibi tí mo ti ní problem pẹ̀lú náà ni tí nǹkan kan bá fi lè ṣe Papa Lolo, bàbá máa kúre, bàbá máa sunre. Ẹ bá mi gbọ́ lọ́n tóbi. Ẹ bá mi celebrate bàbá Mohbad. Ẹ bá mi celebrate wọn. Ẹ bá mi celebrate wọn. Ẹ bá mi gbàdúrà fún bàbá. Bàbá gidi ni. Bàbá gidi ni bàbá yìí. Ẹ bá mi gbọ́ lọ́n tóbi. Ẹ bá mi gbọ́ lọ́n tóbi. Ẹ gbọ́ lọ́n tóbi. Ẹ bá mi gbọ́ lọ́n tóbi nínú ayé bàbá Mohbad. Ẹ bá mi gbọ́ lọ́n tóbi. Voice note Àṣànà ni. Ẹ bá mi gbọ́ lọ́n tóbi. Inú ayé bàbá Mohbad. Ẹni bí bàbá yẹn ṣe dákẹ́. Wọn ò bí pọ̀ rí yálà ìyá ẹ̀dá. Kò bá wọn bàbá ọ̀mùtí kan ṣe. O ní sọ̀rọ̀ yẹn tó á dá padà fún ẹni. Ẹ wo bí bàbá yẹn ṣe dákẹ́. Mo sọ fún yín pé njọ́ tí kíní ìṣẹ̀lẹ̀. Bàbá Mohbad ò tí wà telephone wise, smartphone wise. Bàbá lòun ò mọ bí kíní ìṣe bọ́ sí recording. Mo ní bàbá ṣe ilẹ̀ record ni. Bàbá ní Aunty Bukky mi mọ bó ṣe record. Ó ní bó ṣe pè mí tó pa mọ́ mi létí ní voice kankan, ó ní ní ohun ẹ̀ tún dún. Bàbá náà wá mú lọ fọ́mọ àwọn pé bá mi wò ohun yìí ń dúnnú kíní yìí. Lọ́mọ wọn wá bá wọn wò ló ní record ló wà. Mo ní bàbá ẹṣọ́ ẹ̀pẹ́ tẹ record. Bàbá ní Ọlọ́run rí àwọn. Bàbá lóhun ò tẹ record. Ẹ̀wẹ̀ tí ọmọ ẹ̀ ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ kú. Ó sọ pé wọ́n fẹ́ pa ẹ́ bó ṣe pa Mohbad. Ó ní bàbá fẹ́ pa ẹ́ bó ṣe pa Mohbad. Ẹ wo ọmọ yìí lying with her full chest. Lying with her full chest. Bàbá yóò súnmọ́ bí tí Mohbad wà tó fi kú. ìyá Mohbad ló wà bẹ́ẹ̀ Saturday tó lóun fẹ́ lọ gba pọ́n on Sunday abẹ́ gbọ́n bàbá yóò súnmọ́ bẹ̀yẹ rárá ẹ wo bó ṣe yí irọ́ mọ́ bàbá yìí irọ́ tó ń pa kiri fáwọn jísúwèrè nìyẹn.
Welcome back. So we have certain names that have been called. There is a man that they said has been going round people who are advocates for justice for Mohbad, but because majority of them simply jumped on whatever it is and they care less about nothing, they can be bought, they have a price. Many of them that were for justice for Mohbad, all of a sudden, we started seeing them trying to critically analyze, according to them, scientifically analyze, according to them. They started saying certain things that did not make sense, that did not add up. And we got to realize what they stood for. Many of them changed direction from justice for Mohbad. They started insulting Mohbad's father. Now, I'm not saying Mohbad's father is perfect, but Mohbad's father did not pie his son. Mohbad's father was not physically present where Mohbad pied, and somehow, these people decided to find reasons to blame Mohbad's father. They started analyzing Mohbad's father as if it's Mohbad's father's decision on how to get justice for his son. They said this and this is what Mohbad's father should have done. So slowly, they started getting people who were looking into what Mohbad's father should have done. And before we know it, they became aggressive. They became kind of unclear about their position. Are they for Wunmi? Are they for Mohbad's father? Some of them who became bolder started processing Wunmi better, while some said they are not for anybody. They are not for Wunmi. They are not for Mohbad's father. That they are for justice for Mohbad. And I said, okay, for those who are for justice for Mohbad, it's okay. You don't have to choose sides. You don't have to be like, I'm for Mohbad's father or for Wunmi. No, we are for justice for Mohbad. So it means whoever it is that needs to be critically assessed or analyzed will have to be. I do understand that part of it. But slowly, like I said, we got wind of a certain man who is reaching out to people, passing money to them, making a case for Wunmi or Wunwo and Liam. In fact, they said that man gave money to Liam and Wunwo on that birthday, and that same individual has been going around with stories to derail people's mind from justice for Mohbad. This person has successfully done what he intends to do, but I am glad that many of us are here that cannot be paid or bought with any amount of money. We don't need some couple of hundreds, some dollars, some £100, £200, $200 for us to begin to talk upside down. And there is a name that is being called several times by Buki Jesse, that is Arifa, being that there are certain conversations that had gone on the ground between herself and Arifa, where Arifa was seen soliciting for funds for speaking against Obelegushi. You all know the case, how everything became what it is. Arifa has no other job. He might have a small business, but from the look of things, majority, and he is not like a blogger that is on other social media platforms. What he does is a TikTok, which is a social media space. They get money from people who are gifting them, but not always, not always. They resort to donations to people giving them money to go to the court. It costs a lot of money to go to the court. And of course, don't forget that they need to protect themselves. We are dealing with a dangerous situation here. So they will need to protect themselves. I do understand that part of it. You cannot live your work, live your life, and be seeking for justice for someone with your money when you don't even have enough to feed your family. But they said Arifa came up with the marriage thing. He came up with a lot of things to extort money. They say they have audio recordings, voice note against him, and many other things here and there. We've heard so many things about Arifa and the position of Arifa on the Ada Universe charity. We've heard all of that, and that he had been promised to be helped. We have heard it all. Buki Jesse said she is not going with the audio recording that I have shared on this platform, and we've talked about it. That audio recording of the sister of the king of Belegushi. She said that she's not going to go with that audio recording because we all observed that she has not done analysis on that audio recording, which I do understand that she probably felt since that audio recording did not come through her and she cannot verify, she does not want to jump on something that people will eventually talk about later and say, oh, and even Buki Jesse too spoke about it. How come this audio recording, it is not this is not the that? Well, we as bloggers will definitely talk about it. It's our own job. We care less about any of that. We'll put it out. Whatever it is that needs to be talked about, we will continuously talk about it. That's our own thing. We'll continuously talk about it. We will not sit back on it because we don't know what is what. Our own is to keep records, and our record is what we are doing. Keep record of everything that has happened so far on Journey of Justice for Mohbad, or whatever it is that's happening all over. Yeah, that's what we do. We will not be taking sides, but then we will critically analyze and at least to the best of our ability and knowledge of what's going on, we will say what and whatever it is that comes out of it later, we still come back to update you guys like, okay, the other thing that we said in the past, this and that happened in the past, this is a picture of thing. But one good thing is this: ever since we started this journey for Mohbad, I'm glad. I am so glad that things are making sense. All that we have said in the past, presently, we are all saying it that it is not a ruse. It's not like something that people came up with. It is making sense. It is adding up. Obelegushi left the radar. It wasn't being talked about for a while after his action on Mohbad's father and other people. But now Obelegushi is trending. Obelegushi is trending, like seriously, it's trending seriously, because we have gotten to that point where DNA will be conducted and all eyes are open, all eyes are watchful to see and to make sure that there is no foul play, no game played by anybody. We don't want jokes here. We don't want jokes here. We want the right thing to be done, and that's what I believe that everyone wants. So she played the audio recording of Wunmi, where Wunmi had called Mohbad's father, threatened Mohbad's father, not knowing that the man had recorded it and that she had the audio recording of all that she said to Mohbad's father. She thought that Mohbad's father was going to say certain things that she was going to manipulate and then play it somewhere. It didn't work out that way. It didn't work out that way. And that audio recording where she lambasted Mohbad's father, saying that Mohbad's father will RIP if Mohbad's father thinks he can RIP Liam, RIP his own mother, that, that was the height of disrespect. That was the height of it all. And she said she's not going to get DNA done, that no one is going to force her, no one has a right. That's what she and Sheikh Bateri were discussing. They were telling themselves nobody. Then her sister Karimo was still with her. Not until things turned the way it is. She doesn't have any, but unfortunately, Mohbad's mother, she's someone that a lot of people are not happy with, and they will not be happy with her for the next, I don't know if somehow she'll be able to repent thoroughly. It is so sad. It is so sad. She's just a woman that a lot of people do not want to associate with. They don't want to be a mother like her. They don't want to. In fact, I'm so sad. If she had not been in this place, I mean, she said she got into this from what we got to hear from audio recording because she needed to punish Mohbad's father. She saw Wunmi as innocent, but Karimo later made us realize that there are things that she is aware of that she had kept all because of greed, just for money sharing. Now that money sharing and all of those things looks or appears elusive, she has stood up to crawl, stood up from Wunmi, started crawling in the direction of Mohbad's father, hoping to deceive the man. But the man is saying no, because it will be shameful. The man knows that having Mohbad's mother in his life is counterproductive. If he had wanted in the past, both of them would have solidified their union and we would not have had this thing that is happening. But if he can't do it then, why will he want to do it now? That is the thing. Why will he want to do such a thing now? Why will you want to do such a thing now? It will be counterproductive. It will be embarrassing. It will be a disgrace. It will be more of a betrayal to a lot of people who stood by him to make sure that justice for his son is gotten. And the case of the Bankole and Smith, we have not heard anything yet about it. Not because things are not happening. We heard that the state government is pushing back on them, telling them they have no right to get stay of proceeding, and that it is not going to work that way. I don't know what will become of this journey of justice for Mohbad. Maybe it's going to split into the unbelievable that we all are thinking it will. And for the sake of justice, it will be right for everyone to stay focused. It will be right for everybody to be on track so that we can get justice as justice is expected to be gotten. It's a pity. It's a pity that human beings can be this terrible. It's a pity that human beings can be this bad. Just imagine what Wunmi and a team, imagine how they are, so hell-bent on their wickedness. Imagine it. Well, this is a lesson that you, in the right direction, you must remain resolute, strong, brutal in your truth and in the reality of things. I don't know what you think of what Bukky Jesse has said. It seems Bukky Jesse is facing a different direction. I don't know why. It could be that she has some information, and when people have certain information that they are sure of, their action and their attitude towards whatever it is that is trending might be strange to you. It might be strange to you because you don't know what they have. You don't know what they know. So you might look at them like, oh, what is this person doing? Does this person think they are this? But the day they now put out that they have, and then you will be like, okay, this is the reason why this person is acting this way. Some have said that audio recording is to distract, but for me, I care less about no distraction. We are focused on DNA. DNA is going to be done. An audio recording putting the direction of Liam in the palace of Oba does not mean that that anyone's direction is being misdirected. No, not at all. Not at all. I don't think so. We cannot be misdirected. There's nothing to discuss more on this journey of justice for Mohbad than DNA. That's the present thing that is trending. That is the present thing that we are focused upon. So it is not possible for anybody, I repeat, anyone, to misdirect anybody in this journey. DNA is a must. I don't think an audio recording will now stop Mohbad's father from focusing, or from the legal team of Mohbad's father, or anyone from focusing on getting justice for Mohbad.